Mary is in Brighton. Mary, good evening.
Hi, good evening. Thank you for taking my call. I hope this is an interesting one for you. So I'm calling on behalf of a friend. Basically, she's had some BOTOX done on the 6th of October last year. She's paid a deposit. She wanted temple. I don't know what this is about, to be honest. I have no idea what BOTOX. Anyway, she wanted temple fillers, but the lady recommended other treatment. Ever since the other treatment, she's had yellow cheeks, smaller eyes, and the lady that done the treatment said it's temporary. She returned 3 weeks later, tried to fix it, but then blamed it on the previous treatment that this friend has had. She refused to...
You mean the previous treatments that this woman had applied?
Correct.
Okay.
I've only got 3 bullet points left. She refused to dissolve everything, and she told her that she needs to pay she needs to pay for it to be dissolved. She didn't. The shop didn't want to provide the insurance, but ever since a post on social media, she's now provided her insurance details. It's costed the lady that has had the treatment approximately half the price. So it should have been around 2,800, but she's paid 1,400.
So is the shop pursuing her for the balance of the 2,800?
No, she's already paid. I think there's probably been a discount going on. So instead of paying the full price, she's only required to pay the half price, which she did.
Okay.
And just lastly, the fillers that she should have lasted between 12 to 18 months, but the ones that she's had have disappeared within the next few weeks. So my question is to you, what are the next steps? I've told her to go to small claims court and write I forgot the letter that...
a letter of claim.
Before action, yes. But she just wants a confirmation from someone that understands what they're talking about.
Okay. So the fact that BOTOX has gone wrong does not mean that the practitioner who administered the BOTOX has been negligent. In order to win a claim for compensation, your friend would have to show that the practitioner had been negligent in the way she'd injected the BOTOX. There are known side effects with BOTOX. Your friend would have been warned of these. Sometimes BOTOX goes wrong, not through negligence, because that's the nature of a BOTOX injection. In order to win a claim for negligence, your friend will need to show that the practitioner did something wrong when injecting her back in October. To do that, medical evidence will be needed from another BOTOX administrator, practitioner, or ideally a doctor. A doctor would be far, far better. And they'll need to provide a letter saying this is clearly the misapplication of a BOTOX injection rather than the occasional side effects of a BOTOX injection. If you can get, or if your friend can get a GP's letter saying that, then she'll have a good claim for negligence, and it's worthwhile bringing it in the small claims court. It could end up being in the county court because it could actually be of slightly larger value than your friend expects. I would go and speak to an organisation, I mention these people quite often, called AVMA, Association for Victims of Medical Accidents. And they're really good at helping people who've been the subject of some form of clinical negligence. And they'll be able to help your friend with the litigation and point her in the right direction, Mary. You'll remember I spoke a few minutes ago with Mary from Brighton, whose friend's BOTOX went wrong, and I suggested she go and get a medical report from her GP. I've had a few GPs actually contact me. I'm going to read you a couple of the texts that we've had in. Kate has messaged, I think this is helpful because she actually suggests who to go and speak with. Daniel, I'm an aesthetics nurse specialist and the GP isn't the right person. The GP will know nothing about botulinum toxin and filler unless they're also practicing aesthetics. She needs to contact the JCCP, and JCCP stands for the Joint Council for Cosmetic Practitioners. I know that because I Googled it during the break. So, Mary, hopefully you've heard that. Don't go and see your GP. People are saying go and speak to the Joint Council for Cosmetic Practitioners, and they'll be able to guide you towards getting someone to say whether the treatment was negligent for your friend or not.